Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 30 of Dragon Quest VIII Blind. Last time, we made our way to Swordsman Labyrinth in order to claim the Venus's tier, only to get our asses handed us by some mummies. So let's give it another shot. We're all healed up, we have some better gear. Unfortunately, all I could buy was some new copper armor for the hero. But I mean, it's better than nothing. Not to mention I gave that magic seed to Jessica. So we should be in a better place. Huh, weird. Based on the look of it, basically, there isn't a direct path to the treasure. Yeah, let's see what's behind the right door. Watch how it's just a dead end. Watch how we actually chose... Yeah, I guess we just chose lucky, and whoa, that is a lot of goodie bags. Okay, one down. Another down. I wonder where the Crackle spell is going to go to now. Ah, I guess Jessica did hit the right target. Okay, Flame Slash, Yangus, Helm Splitter, Jessica. Another Crackle, Angelo, the other goodie bag. Okay, yeah, we did hit both of them. That's what I like to see. Okay. Share magic. So what exactly does that do? Does that let Yangus hand over his MP to other characters? Because that would be really nice for Jessica. Share some of your MP with an ally. Okay, that's pretty nice. The Labyrinth was created for the purpose of protecting the Venus's tier. Only those with wisdom and strength shall obtain true glory. Okay, so I guess we won't be fighting a boss. Or we will fight an optional boss at the very least. I think it's going to be like that Abbey. I mean, if we didn't have to fight a boss in that a dedicated boss in that Abbey, then I'm pretty sure that we won't have to fight a dedicated boss here. Okay, Yangus, Helm Splitter, Jessica hit the mummy, and Angelo hit the mummy. much gold did we attain from that last one? Yeah, I think we got a good amount. I really wasn't paying attention to the gold. But hey, 882, that's pretty solid. Chances are, basically, the sword on the wall points to the right direction. Okay, Flame Slash, Yangus, Splitter, Jessica, Crackle, Angelo, attack. Okay. Yangus, Splitter, Jessica. You can attack the heal slime, and Angelo, you can attack the armor. $238 coins. Yeah, that is very, very, very nice. Okay, I found a good place to grind for money for the time being. Okay, we'll just take a right. Yep, once we get there, we're taking a right. That is a lot of mummies. Okay, in that case, we're just going to target the mummies. Crackle on the mummies. Angelo, you can attack that one. Oh no, we're not losing Jessica again. Angelo's already cursed. Okay. Yangus, Helm Splitter. Jessica, you can do a blow kiss on the mummy boy. All right, I almost forgot. Okay, didn't realize that they were picky. Okay, apparently they're not weak to ice. this is weird. These things should be going down. Okay. Angus, attack. Jessica, you can blow a kiss. Angelo, attack. Okay, there. Okay, yep, we're taking right. Oh, okay, that's how you get into that other room. Okay, you just duck him from the ceiling. Yeah, meanwhile, I'm just brute forcing this. Wow! Okay, I was not expected to be Looney Tuned. Okay, note to self, really pay attention to the map. Seriously, pay attention to the map here. Yeah, as much as it pains me to do that, it's probably best for us to just heal up. Okay. This time, do not check out the strange door. Pay attention to the map. Okay, yeah, I guess that's how you're supposed to get the map, where basically you get fooled into going down that passageway. Sorry, you get fooled into going into that door, and then it knocks you down to the map. I am more than happy to get those gumdrops. Gumdrops is always there to help out, whether it's in Fortune Street with spending oodles of cash at your high-valued shops, or basically just giving you some good gold, some sweet gold. Seriously, 200 gold for a single fight. Our finances are back, baby. They're back to how they were. Heck, by the time we get out of this dungeon, we'll actually be able to buy Jessica a nice new set of armor. Don't go in the door. That door is a lie. It deceives. Okay, no. I'm not dealing with that kind of battle scenario. I thought there were pots there. Okay, anything else? Nope. Okay, so what's down passage A versus passage B? Okay, so passage B is a dead end, so let's just check that out. No, I don't want to deal with those things. I don't want to deal with it. What's it with these false doors? Okay, I'm willing to do this fight. We didn't take that much damage, so it's Flame Slash on the goodie bag, Yangus, Helm Splitter on the Phantom Fencer. Jessica, you can Crackle the Phantom. Actually, nah. Yeah, we'll bang them with a small explosion. Also, whack. A cursed incantation that sends an enemy to the hereafter. Wait a minute, isn't that spell that can also self-destruct you from Smash Bros. Ultimate? Just because I have a bad feeling about that. I have a bad feeling about that kind of spell. Okay. Flame Slash. Yangus. Helm Splitter. Jessica. Okay, thought that was a different spell. Angelo, you can attack. Okay, we killed it with the power of love. Or rather, the power of seduction. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay, so I guess if you have to press the X button in order to basically negate that, in order to negate the pushing. Good to note. Oh, money! Show me the money! Jessica. Bang. And Angelo. You can use Kasap all you want, Gumdrops, as long as we get our money. Oh, look at all that money, that beautiful, beautiful money. Okay, how's our health looking? Okay, we're doing pretty decent. But where's the mini-boss for this dungeon going to be? Because with a place like this, there has to be a mini-boss. There has to be something that's lurking. Hopefully it's not just waiting for us behind a closed door like Tortured Soul was. Okay, we are getting out of here. I'm learning how to pick my fights. Okay, there has to be something behind there. Okay. Yangus. Actually, no. Yeah, we'll basically use a Flame Slash on you. Yangus, you can use a Helm Splitter. Jessica, you can use a Crackle on... Actually, no. An Action... Sap on the mummies. And Angelo, you can also attack the Lost Soul. Okay. Flame Slash on the Phantom Cloak. Yangus will use a Helm Splitter on the Lost Soul. Jessica, you can use... Okay, Jessica, you can also hit the Lost Soul. And Angelo, we'll use a mid-heal on our main guy. Okay, good thing we wanted that. Okay, Jessica, you can do that, and Angelo, you can use a mid-heal on Jessica. Alright, we're not losing Jessica again. Yeah, we'll go a little further into the dungeon before ending things off. Yeah, but I think I'm finally starting to get the hang of just how to handle this. Okay. And Angelo, you can mid-heal yourself. These mini-mells have better be worth it, considering basically considering all the weird places they've been hidden. Okay, based on that gap right there, chances are we're gonna have to push on a switch like this one. Hopefully enemy encounters are disabled when you're pushing objects, because that would be a pain. Basically, you're moving an object and then all of a sudden just hear that ba ba da ba bum. Okay, with any luck, this will be the end of the dungeon. Oh no! 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 Look, it's one thing to have bloodlust in an RPG, but when you're going through a dungeon and you have limited forms of healing, basically, you have to conserve resources. Okay. Okay. Flame slash. Okay, I think that it would be a good idea to mid-heal, and mid-heal, and then a moderate heal on Jessica. So what is the nature of this room? Okay! Getting hit on the head, that's what it does. Aha! But first things first, let's see what that sign says. Look to the sky above to see a path. Aha! So basically, what we need to do is position the statues in just such a way that we get launched. Okay, so basically, second from the top and second over. Yeah, that's what triggers it. Yeah, that's a neat puzzle. There we go. And chances are this ass to the first floor? Yep. Okay, Flame Slash, Yangus, Helm Splitter, Jessica. Use a Crackle, and Angelo attack the heal slot. That's the key to getting through dungeons in this game. Basically, don't fight every last enemy. It's just like in Okage, where basically fighting enemies, it's fine and all for leveling up. But when you're trying to get through the dungeon, you need to conserve yourself. Oh, right. Now I remember the other spell that I got, basically. Huh, weird. Thought I got a mid spell that basically you could use to basically negate enemy encounters. What the? Oh, okay, that scared me a little. Flame Slash, Yangus, Helm Splitter, Jessica. Okay, I'm gonna try to freeze that thing. But that scared me. That I thought something was gonna pop up behind us. Okay. Flame Slash, Yangus, Helm Splitter, Jessica. Let's use Crack, and Angelo bounce. Okay, Flame Slash, Yangus, Helm Splitter, Jessica. use another crack. And Angelo, you can psych yourself up. Okay. Okay, looks like Angelo's gonna have to wake him up. Actually, no. Yangus can wait. Okay. Angelo, psych up again. Okay, I'm kind of wondering though, basically. It didn't say that that Angelo was at high tension, so maybe we could do another one. Okay, Angelo, let's try psych up again. Angelo's so freaking Super Saiyan! Yeah, he's using the KO Ken! KO Ken times 100! Okay. Bounce is really helping. You know what? I'll catch with Jessica. Spell mid-heal on us. Yangus. Helm Splitter. Jessica will use Bounce. Angelo. Let's use a mid-heal on Yangus. Okay, I am liking this. Yangus. Okay, and Jessica will use a crack. Angelo, you can psych yourself up. How much health does this thing have? Okay, Jessica. Okay, use another crack. Angelo. Use Tingle. Okay. Flame Slash. Yangus. Angelo. Continue to psych yourself up. Okay, hopefully this thing should be almost dead if it's going for a desperate attack. Okay, Angelo. Actually, no. Jessica will use another Accelerate. And Angelo, you can use... Sorry. Mid-heal on us. Okay. Yangus, Helm Splitter. Actually, no. Yangus will psych up. Jessica. Will attack. And as for Angelo, use another mid-heal on Jessica. Okay, that is not good. Okay, good.
So this is it, eh? The Venus Tear. You beauty. You know, Gov, last time I tried to get this stone, I'd done it for Red. Now we're just rivals, I guess. But I actually used to have a bit of a thing for Red. Back in them days, she wasn't a scary old bird like she is now. And I was well green. So, I thought I'd get her the Venus Tear to impress her like. But I ended up doing myself an injury, and I had to leave it.
Well, you got blindsided by that one spring door?
Never thought I'd end up getting it like this, though. I wonder how it would have all turned out if I had got it back then, eh? Anyway, just me old wounds. Would you mind keeping this to yourself, Gov? Ain't the kind of thing you want going around.
Okay, but yeah, let's get out of here. Yeah, but we had a good haul in that dungeon. $2,700 gold. That's what I like to see. Okay, Angelo, let's get back to... Okay, how far are we from... Okay, we're not too far. But given the time, I think it would probably be best to save that for the next video. But in the meantime, before I forget, because that would be very much in my style. Anyways, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. Like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever that you want. And with us, I'll see you next time. Bye.